Hey friends, it's me, Christiana Gaudet, your tarot fairy godmother. It's Friday. That means it's time for your 3 cards. No, it's not. We don't do 3 cards. What do? We do the Friday weekly wrap-up. That's what we do on Friday. We do 1 card for the collective and individual cards for those who request, and I'll take those in the order in which I see them. I want to say a big thank you to Lisa Harmon. Lisa, thank you for being a member, and thank you for the very generous super chat. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, you will see in the description a bunch of links. A link to become a member of this channel, which you want to do because we are having our members-only live stream this Sunday at 5 p.m. There's also a link to get your StarCon tickets, which I know you want to do, and to book a private reading with me, and this is time sensitive, to vote for me in the World Divination Association Awards. I'm nominated in 3 categories. I would really appreciate your support. The link is in the description. All right, let's get going. Here's Card Cam, and we are working with the very beautiful Light Seers Tarot today. Let's see, the first person I see having given me the collective cards from Monday is Marion Newberry. Thanks for being a member, thanks for being here, and thanks for doing this. A few of you are really good at writing down those cards and reminding me, which I appreciate, because I can't be writing them down while I'm doing this, right? So, on Monday, the cards for the collective were the Magician reversed, the 6 of Wands reversed, I remember this, and the 9 of Cups. Of course, we talked about Mercury retrograde, being careful of the stories we tell ourselves, and we can have what we want and need. Thank you so much for that. What is our card to wrap up the week for the collective? The 7 of Wands reversed. So we started with the Magician reversed, the 6 of Wands reversed, and the 9 of Cups. We end with the 7 of Wands reversed. You know, and the thing that I think about with this card is sometimes we have to let our guards down. Sometimes we have to trust others. And, you know, how does that fit? You know, when we're having a hard time trusting ourselves, how does that fit when we also have to trust others? And I think that's what I mean, that makes a lot of sense. I think we're dealing with that, right, as a society. Who do we trust? What do we trust? What is trustworthy? There it is. All right, let us get to the requests. Oh, the link to vote in the bio is broken. I am so sorry. Okay, that's my fault. I'll put a better one in for tomorrow, but it is World Divination Association /awards. So thank you. I'm so sorry that happened. That would be my fault. Thanks for letting me know. All right. Here we go. The first request I see is Smile Soul 20. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. Here is a card for the wrap-up. The 7 of Swords. So I feel like for you this week, there really has been this whole question about what to trust. I mean, just like we were talking about with the collective, which of course was also a 7, this whole question about what to trust, what can you trust, what shouldn't you trust. So I think this week for you has been a little challenging, not surprising, but I also think that you were really good at your discernment, really good at sort of figuring out what you can trust, what you should trust, what you shouldn't trust. I think you did a very good job not letting the difficult people get the best of you. Well done. Febborn, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here we go. The 9 of Pentacles reversed. So Febborn, I feel like this week may have been a tough week for you. I feel like there may have been some things, either internal or external, that really shook your confidence. And, the advice going forward is to find your strength, find your confidence, figure out what is shaking you, and work to fix it. That's pretty much it. Teresa, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for being a moderator, and thanks for using members-only emojis. We appreciate you, Teresa. On Monday, you had temperance, and of course, you've had a busy week. We expected nothing less. Let's see what you got. The Knight of Swords reversed. So I think, even though it was very busy, you had to use a lot of discernment this week to figure out where to put your time and energy, because there's not enough of you really to go around. And so you did a really good job with that discernment. Fabulous. Really good. Baby Cake, so nice to see you. Here is a wrap-up card for you. The Three of Swords reversed. This is so interesting. Baby Cakes, I feel like you have had some real healing this week. And I don't know if this was something just laying the groundwork for healing, or if something happened that really was healing for you of body, mind, and spirit, or even if you just got a glimpse of hope that that's coming. One way or the other, it's a good thing. All right, Trey Cameron, it's so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. I remember you started with the 10 of Swords reversed on Monday. Here is your wrap-up card. The 4 of Swords. Trey, may I say you've had a bit of a swordsy week, have you? But what is that? It's thinking, it's writing, it's figuring stuff out. It can be painful, but it doesn't have to be. And I think this is about giving yourself some grace to allow for healing, to allow for creativity, just to allow for rest and relaxation. And that's an important thing. All right, Pip, it is so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you, and thanks for using members-only emojis. So we've got you, Pam, and Pam's daughter, and your Monday card was the Emperor. And you're going to end the week with the Knight of Wands. And I think that's really interesting. If we look at the juxtaposition with the Emperor and the Knight of Wands. What we see is like when we need to be serious and when we need to have fun and when there can be a combination of both. And so I think you're really finding your energy. You're finding your energy, you're finding your voice, you're finding the way in which you will go forward. And some of it's serious and some of it's fun, and it all blends together. Now, for Pamela. For Pamela, the 10 of Pentacles reversed, and there's so much here about unpacking family history and really looking at what stories are helpful, what stories aren't helpful, how to reprocess some things from the past, and very literally dealing with the real estate stuff that you need to be dealing with. So Pamela, I think this really has been a week of estate settlement with all the emotional and logistical stuff that goes with it. It's not easy, but you're doing a good job. Now, for your daughter, for Pamela's daughter, the 3 of Pentacles reversed. And I think both personally and professionally, This week has been about figuring out what's working and what's not working. And if something's not working, what do you do to fix it? And is there, can it be fixed? What does it look like? And if something is working, how do you lean into it? All right. Treej, nice to see you. Monday was the devil, and then you've given us emojis, so all the devil emojis. That's so great. All right. Monday, you had the devil, Treej. And we end with the King of Cups reversed. I think it's really been about the love life and how difficult that has been for you. And a lot of it with the Knight of Cups reversed, I think there has been, a focus on what isn't happening or what hasn't happened yet and how hard that is. And it's okay to, that is hard, that's fine. But just because it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it won't happen. All right. Marion Newberry, so nice to see you. Oh, boo, you had to cancel going to Omega this weekend. I'm so sorry. Marion, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you. Your Monday card was the 7 of Coins reversed, where I said you needed time off, and you said, well, I'm going to Omega on Friday, but now you're not, but you still need time off. Let's see what the cards say. So you started with the 7 of Pentacles reversed, and now you have the Queen of Swords reversed. I feel like you're just dealing with what you have to deal with, not your fault, but it is what it is. And there it is. So what I'm going to say is this. Whatever is or is not happening this week, just let it fly by. And don't make decisions or judge your life or circumstances based on how you might be feeling right this minute. All right. Oh, Teresa, thank you so much for that feedback. That makes sense. And thank you, everyone, for your feedback. I don't always read it aloud, but I do see it, and I do appreciate it. Okay. Morgana the Great, nice to see you. Already excited for tomorrow. I have a burning conspiracy question. That's so great. Y'all know I love those conspiracy theory questions because especially if it's celebrity related, I am so not invested in celebrities that I don't even know half the time who these people are. So it's so much fun to be able to just answer the questions about them as if they were any other people, because in my mind they kind of are. So yes, I will look forward to that. And while I got you, Morgana, let's do your card. Morgana, 5 of Swords reversed. This week you did a good job making compromises, figuring things out, and making things work. Very well done. Audrey M., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Your Monday card was the World reversed. And here's your Friday, Justice reversed. So we look at those two things. And whether we're talking about your personal world or the world we all live in, or some other, way we look at our world, there are some things going on you're not happy with. And I think there's a real question in terms of how you handle that, what you do with that, how you heal, and how you respond. So look at the ways that you're feeling out of balance. Look at the ways that you're feeling treated unfairly. Look at the ways that things seem unfair around you. And figure out what you have to do to bring balance and healing to yourself. And if there's something you can do in the larger world. There you go. Not easy, but it is what it is. All right. Lisa Byroad, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here, and thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is a card for you to end your week. The Lovers. This week, you may have had a nice time with another person. You may have built some relationships. You may be thinking about what you want in your life and what you don't want in your life, trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. And I think this card lets you know that you have the choice. You get to choose what you have in your life and what you don't have in your life to some extent. And I think this week you really worked with that energy in a good way. Well done. Mediha Ness, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. You had the Seven of Pentacles reversed, but it felt like a Tower reversed week. I guess not that different, depending on the point of view. And your daughter had the Empress reversed with the retrogrades over. Can we please upright that? Yes, seriously. All right, here we go. So, Ness, you had Seven of Pentacles reversed, and you end with the Two of Wands. You did a great job going from like low energy to higher energy, from no vision to lots of vision. You did a great job turning it around and raising the energy. Well done. Your daughter had Empress reversed. I thought that was funny. And now ends up with Fool reversed. So here's the thing. We see Empress reversed and Fools reversed for your daughter. We have to look at this. It may be something going on at school. Maybe some friends are giving her a hard time. Maybe some friends are suggesting behaviors to her that she doesn't want to participate in but doesn't know how to say no to. Looking at this, there may be some things going on with her that she doesn't want to tell you, but that she should. Don't tell her I said this. But now is the time for you to really start digging in what's going on with your daughter that she doesn't want to tell you. I don't think it's anything really bad, but I think it's something you're going to want to open those lines of communication. All right. All right. And again, thank you everyone for the feedback. Betty Flesher, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. Here is a card for you. The King of Cups reversed. Betty, I think there's some things that have been going on that are really making you sad. And I think that you're learning how to hold a place for sadness while still being able to kind of access joy and gratitude and all the other things. Now, in looking at what's making you sad, you know, is there an opportunity for healing? Is there an opportunity to fix something? Maybe, maybe. So that's, I think, what you're looking at going forward is what you need to address there. Oh, Mediha Ness, Lenormand with Erica was fun. Thanks for hosting her. Lost my internet at some point. I would love to have asked more. That's okay. She's coming back October 5th, specifically to do readings for us with her new deck, and there'll be plenty of opportunity to ask questions then. So yes, I'm so glad you were there, and I'm sorry you lost internet, but it was great. So thank you. Allen, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here is your wrap-up card. Very good. Death, rebirth. So I feel like literally this was a week like every other, or, you know, the thing is with death reversed, there's this thing of same old, or whatever you're trying to change, it didn't change. So if you thought you changed something this week, I don't think it changed. But there is also something here about what is solid, what is stable, and how you lean into what is solid and what is stable. So as we tie up this week for you, you did a good job kind of doing the things, and you're asked to look at what is it you would like to change that's hard to change, but also what is it that is stable that you're doing a good job showing up for and keeping stable. All right, Liz Harrison, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. And thanks for using members only emojis. Monday, you had the King of Swords reversed. And we end your week with the Seven of Pentacles. So, you know, Liz, King of Swords reversed is not a great way to start the week. You did a great job just doing what you have to do, getting stuff done. It may not have been the easiest week, may not have been the most fun week, but you did what you had to do, so well done. Sometimes that's all that matters. Nalini Kalu, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. Can Brad and I please have wrap-up cards? We both had the Seven of Pentacles on Monday. I remember. Oh my gosh. So for you, Nalini, you also got death, rebirth. But for you, I feel like you can get stuck in your thinking. Where you can be like, it's always this way. It's never going to change. This is the way it is, and I don't like it, and there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm going to ask you if this week, if you're accepting something that you don't have to accept. Just wondering. And for Brad, the Three of Swords reversed. I think Brad actually did some good healing work this week, so that's fabulous. Well done. Melissa, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Here is your wrap-up card. Hey, Three of Cups. I wonder if you had fun this week, if you spent time with a friend or talked to a friend or made plans to do something fun. One way or the other, this is about having fun. So I hope you did that. I hope you did that this week, or at least made some plans for something that you can look forward to. Okay. Jeannie Mnuchin, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Could I have a wrap-up card? Monday was the Ten of Wands. Unless I missed something, the week went well. So that's great. I would guess you got a lot done, though. That Ten of Wands can be really moving mountains and getting a lot done. So I would guess you did that. All right. You started with the Ten of Wands reversed. You ended with the Ten of Swords reversed. So these heavy reversed tens for this week, I think it's all about getting hard work done and maybe even feeling good about it. You know, maybe even sort of having been earlier, man, I don't know how I'm going to manage this. I don't know how I'm going to do all of this. But then finding that it unfolds and you find a way to do it. So well done. Not easy, but good. 64, Amy Penn. So nice to see you. Thanks for being here. You started with Justice reversed, and you end with the Four of Wands. So I think this really chronicles your healing journey. And this healing journey is a healing of body, but I think of other things as well. So this week, I think you might have seen some marked improvement in a number of ways. Very well done. Justine, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being a moderator. Yes, last night's class was fun. If y'all didn't see it, make sure you do watch the replay. And again, Erica will be back October 5th. Okay, so Justine, Monday was the Four of Wands reversed. I finally finished decluttering my wardrobe and made some changes in my room this week. There you go. Makes sense. With your, what is that, your Virgo moon? Is that what it is? Scorpio moon? Not seeing the emoji too well. Okay. Here is your wrap-up card. Eight of Wands reversed. So you started with the Four of Wands reversed. You ended with the Eight of Wands reversed. So you got some good work done. But it feels like emotionally it's like pulling teeth. Like whenever you're doing a task that you've maybe been putting off or you haven't found the time for and then you do it, I feel like there can be some recrimination, like, why do I even have this stuff? I never should have saved this stuff. I should have done this so much earlier. Like, I feel like even when you're doing good work, you still find a way to be tough on yourself. I hope I'm wrong about this, but I'm thinking I'm not. So, well done. Well done doing good work. Learn how to do it and let the energy flow and not like what if you didn't feel bad about yourself at all? What about that? Just wondering. All right. Claire C., so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. You were right, Magician reversed on Monday. Sister's husband passed away surrounded by family on Wednesday, and I know you had received the news that was coming, but it was a tight time frame and really difficult. I am so sorry. Here is the card to end this very difficult week. The Knight of Cups. And I would take this specifically as a sign from your brother-in-law, thanking you and thanking everyone and sending you love. You did a good job. You are helping and you will continue to help. and you are doing it with love in your heart. And that's what you're doing. You are giving and receiving love. That is what this is all about. Well done. All right. Hang on 1 second here. Okay. Barbie Bird. Hang on a second. Are you up next? Is that who's up next? Actually, Barbie Bird, you're next to be next. Claire, I just did Claire C. Christine Hallowell is next. You had the 10 of Swords reversed. That was a popular card on Monday, wasn't it? Okay, you had the 10 of Swords reversed. And now you have the 9 of Pentacles reversed. So, Christine, I think this may have been a little bit of a tough week. But I think the takeaway is to recognize your skills, your ability, your power, and your strength. Because I think you used all of those things this week. So, there you go. Barbie Bird, here you are. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. We appreciate you, and thanks for using members-only emojis. My card on Monday was Temperance. Oh, and we did the additional for you, the 4 of Swords. Yes, I remember. That was fun. All right. And you end with 8 of Pentacles. So you worked and you learned and you were creative and you just got all the things done. So well done. I think you had a good, productive week. Very good. Von Ray, you are up next. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Von Ray, man, this is a popular card today. Death, rebirth. Did you get stuck in any sort of thinking loops this week? Did you encounter a problem that you had a hard time solving? This is a card that invites you to look at where you may feel your energy is a little stuck and look at where you are, like, look at what your good habits are and congratulate yourself on your good habits. But if you have some stuck energy or some things you're stuck in that aren't helping you, this is asking you to examine that and see what you can do to move that. All right, Lisa Harmon, once again, thanks for being a member and thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Monday, you started with Death Reversed, which is a very popular card here today. And you end with the Page of Pentacles reversed. This week, I think you got the realization, I think you finally got the notice that at this stage of the game, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. What about that? If you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. I'm sure there's things you don't want to do that you do have to do. I'm sure this is not like universal. But I feel like there's a lot of heavy lifting you've done over the course of your life that you no longer have to do. And that's something to celebrate. Kimberly, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Ace of Pentacles reversed on Monday. And now the Empress reversed. So I wonder if this week you spent a lot of time sort of thinking about where you've been and where you're going. What's working, what's not working. What you're learning from the past and how you move that toward the future. It feels exquisitely uncomfortable, but I think it may be exactly what you need. I think you're going through an important process. Autumn Pond, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. We appreciate you. Oh, Christine, thanks for that feedback. Oh, and Justine, thank you for that feedback. And Barbie Bird, everyone, thank you for the feedback. I appreciate it. I could just get stuck here sort of reading the feedback. It's all fun. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. All right, Autumn Pond, you are up next. Thanks for being a member. You got the High Priestess reversed. And now you have the Page of Wands reversed. I wonder if this was a little bit of a tough week for you. I wonder if things did not come as quickly or as easily as you would like, and if it was just a little bit of a struggle. With the Page of Wands reversed, I feel like the fix is you need to have some fun. That's really the prescription today. Oh, Lisa, that makes sense. Perfect. DH, thank you so much for being here. Thanks for being a member. Monday's card was the Hierophant. Queen of Cups reversed. Queen of Cups reversed. DH, I wonder if there are some things that happened this week that touched you, that, maybe made you feel sad or bittersweet, maybe memories or things you're dealing with or things people you care about are dealing with. I feel like you're holding space for a lot right now, and I think you did a good job doing that this week. And so just be gentle with yourself going forward because it feels like there's a lot here. Okay. Dr. Alled, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Here is a card for you. Two of Swords reversed. So, I feel like there's a lot going on this week and you are really busy and feeling pulled in a lot of different directions. I don't know how much of that is personal or professional, but there it is. There it is. The Two of Swords reversed. So, Robin Renee, Dr. Alled, don't make hasty decisions going forward. There's a lot going on here. It's stressful and the pieces have not come together yet. So don't judge it and don't make decisions yet. Just wait. CB Moz, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Right, new moon in Virgo. Here we are. Yes, those are the emojis I was seeing, and I was like squinting to see, but there they were. All right, CB Moz, here we go. Here's your wrap-up card. The Queen of Wands reversed. So I feel like this week you may not have felt entirely your best. I think you did a good job showing up, but I think you need to nurture your well-being, whether that's of body, mind, or spirit. That needs to take priority. Catherine Fan, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here we go. Here's a card for you. Queen of Cups reversed. I think this week there were some things that happened that you really felt. And I don't know how much of this is immediate stuff or stuff from the past, like past trauma that you're processing. But I feel like going forward, you need to have space to process some things that you're feeling. Lynn Collins, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Monday was the Queen of Swords, and we discovered that is your card, being the Aquarius that you are. And we end with the Page of Pentacles reversed. Basically, personally and professionally, I think you've come to the understanding that you don't work for free. That, you can be a mensch, you can show up, you can do whatever you need to do. But if people are asking for more than you have to give, you have to say no. And I think you're getting better at that, so well done. Lisa McCord, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. All right, let's see. Lisa McCord, here we go. You had the Three of Cups on Monday. I hope you had a fun week. And the Three of Cups on Friday. I love it when this happens. Oh my gosh, it makes me so happy. Right, it doesn't take much to please me, just some great synchronicity with tarot cards. But I think this is the vibe for you, Lisa. Spend time with friends, reach out to friends, have fun, do things you enjoy, be creative, have a good time. I hope you did some of that this week, and I hope you continue to do that because, girl, this just got to be your vibe now for a while. Martha Vink, good to see you. My Monday card was Judgment, which is Awakening in the deck you were using. May I have a wrap-up card, please? Yes, indeed. And I remember your sermon that Sunday was also Awakening. So how good is that? So you started with Judgment, and you end with the Nine of Cups reversed. There are definitely some things this week that did not make you happy. And so starting with Judgment and then ending with the Nine of Cups reversed, I think there's this whole question of what doesn't make you happy that you just have to accept for now, and what doesn't make you happy that you can do something about. And I feel like that's what you want to be thinking about. Okay, Rosemarie, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. Oh my gosh, Lisa, you're having the girls over on Sunday to play with tarot cards. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Rosemarie, here we go. There's that Queen of Cups reversed. I think a lot of people were sad this week, and you were one of them, Rosemarie, I'm so sorry. This, as you sort of process this week and put closure to this week, there's a lot going on that feels hurtful, that feels disappointing. Allow space for what doesn't feel good, but also allow for space for what does feel good. Kyla, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member here. Thanks for using members only emojis. I appreciate you. You started out with the Queen of Wands and some great advice. Good. Glad it was great advice, because now we have the Six of Swords reversed. And so the Queen of Wands would have you leaning into your passions and your creativity. The Six of Swords reversed would remind you to stay logical. So I think this week there may have been some things that came up that made you feel stuck, that made you feel not good, that made you, that sort of made you feel bad emotionally. And so I'm glad you had that Queen of Wands to help, kind of rudder the ship, if you will. The takeaway is to remember logic over emotion, whenever possible. Megan J., so nice to see you. Queen of Wands reversed. So this week, I feel like maybe you didn't have the time, maybe you didn't have the energy, but I feel like you weren't able to do a lot of the things you would have wanted to do. And I feel like as much as possible, this card, the way it presents really suggests how important self-care should be right now, but also your creativity, your spirituality, and your ability to find joy in life. And so whatever you can do to support those things going forward, that's what you want to do. Erica, nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Here's a card for you. All right, Ten of Pentacles reversed. This may have been a little bit of a difficult week. Maybe having to do with real estate or home or family. It could be stuff you're dealing with internally or stuff you're actually taking care of. But I feel like whatever it is, it's not finished. And so you may have some ongoing projects that you're working on. Just make sure that you have the support you need to do what you need to do. Jackie Masters, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. You started with the Ace of Cups reversed. All right. You started with the Ace of Cups reversed, Jackie, and you end with the Nine of Pentacles reversed, which is also a fairly popular card today. And I feel like this week there may have been some things that happened that shook your confidence a little. Don't let that happen. Either you're confident or you're confident you can learn what you need to learn so you can be confident. Those are the two choices. Seriously. Okay. Maria Baresi, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Wrap-up cards for you and Anthony. Most certainly, yes. Maria, Six of Wands reversed. I feel like it might have been a hard week. Do not, whatever happened this week that you didn't like, whether it was a lot of things or a few things or just one thing, whatever, don't necessarily make decisions based on that thing. That's what I'm going to tell you. And for Anthony, the Queen of Swords reversed. I think this was a hard week for you too. I think you may have learned some things that you didn't like. I think you may have had some difficult interactions. And so going forward, knowing what you know now, how will you adjust? That's the question. Okay, Sarah 88, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Six of Cups reversed. This week, I think you may have had a real sort of healing experience or a healing need. It might have to do with some things that hurt you from the past. It might have to do with a person from the past or a situation from the past. But whatever that is, holding space for healing is what's important going forward. Okay. Hang on one second. Okay. Denise Woods, so nice to see you. Okay. Monday, you had Temperance, and now you have the Six of Wands. So I feel like it was hard for you to keep your patience this week. It was hard for you to find your balance this week. That's okay. Keep trying. Jerry had the Three of Wands reversed, but ends with the Chariot. So I think Jerry did a good job turning things around and moving forward a bit. So that's good. Tanda had the Queen of Swords and ends with the Two of Pentacles. It feels like a lot. You may be tired. You may be overburdened. It just feels like a lot. And so try to find some space. Try to find some space for yourself. Amy had the Ten of Pentacles reversed, and then the Three of Swords reversed. So whatever has been hurtful there is also healing. So that's good. N.A., nice to see you. Thanks for being here, and thanks for your kind words about the newsletter. Here is a card for you. Justice reversed. N.A., this week some things may have happened that may have felt out of balance. There may be some things going on in your life that do not feel tenable, that do not feel sustainable. Figure out what that is and what you're going to have to do to make adjustments. The power is yours. Janine Barnes, nice to see you. You started with Strength, always a nice way to start. And you end with the King of Pentacles. So good week this week. You did a good job taking care of what you needed to take care of and showing up as a leader and being productive. Very well done. Ashley, nice to see you. Here is a card to end the week. Ashley, Four of Wands. What a good job you did this week. Taking care of what needed to be taken care of, being stable, enjoying the people around you. Very well done. Justine, I am reading your feedback. Starting the job search today. Very good. Let's see. You're right that getting stuff done can be like pulling teeth for me emotionally, but in my defense, the Eight of Wands reversed was probably because I had it in the back of my head. I should have been working on the job search instead, right? Right. Just hold space for where you are. Oh my gosh. And thank you everyone for your feedback. All right. Christina R., you're up next. For you and Karen, you had Temperance on Monday, and boy, I got your update. And man, you sure do have to be patient with your situation. Temperance on Monday, Death reversed today. I think you're in it, and you're in it to win it. And I don't know how you're going to win it, but I think you got to just see it through and do the best you can. What can you do, man? Wow. And the Queen of Wands for Karen. And now the King of Pentacles. Karen, I don't know how you did it, but you are on top of things now. Well done. I hope you're feeling the difference, Karen. Seriously. And for you, Christina, I know things aren't easy, but I think for both of you, for Christina and for Karen, there is improvement here, and that is good. Joyous Ocean, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Thanks for using members-only emojis. Monday was the Queen of Coins, and now you have the Ace of Wands reversed. You got a lot done this week, and I bet you're tired now. So take care of yourself, but you got a lot done. You did a good job. Oh, Lynn, so spot on and could not be more timely. I hope it helps. Karen Hendershot. I thought I did you, but I don't actually remember, so I'm doing you right now just in case. This may be your second card, but I can't remember. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for being here. Page of Wands reversed. I feel like this was a bit of a tough week. The thing to do now, Karen, I think is to allow yourself a little bit of rest. I think that's really what you need. But if you can turn this around and try to have some fun, that would be good too. Oh, Justine. Talking about last night's class. I know I made this comment last night, but last night your questions for the Lenormand were fire. I'm thinking, are you going to be showing up with a Lenormand deck one of these days? I'm hoping to. I really am hoping to, but I have been trying to since 2015, and you see how far I've gotten, so we'll see. All right, my friends, I have gotten to the end. Thank you very much. It's not even last call for readings, y'all, because I just got to run. I've got a client at 1, so I got just a few minutes to go from here to there, and that's what I'm going to do. Thank you so much. I do have time this weekend, so do please feel free to book your appointment with me, get your StarCon ticket, vote for me in the WDA, even though the link isn't right in this description. Find the link and go do it anyway. I'll be back tomorrow with your Saturday Psychic Sampler, and I am available for readings all weekend. I will look forward to seeing you, and members, join us